Well, it looks like I've got my first commenter, and Southern Hemisphere or whatever. Anyways, I guess I probably should say, this isn't going to be for everybody who's going to be watching my videos. Not everybody's going to, be on board with this. A lot of these things that I'm saying, I don't believe everything I'm saying. I'm just trying to give a different imaginative perspective on what a flat world would be like, and how things might work. I mean, the guy calls me nuts, but all he did was create a channel to go around and tell everybody they're crazy. So, I mean, I'm not going to block anybody. Whatever. You guys can say what you want. I mean, that's why I'm doing it. But it would be great to have some feedback. If you think I'm nuts, that's fine too. I mean, this isn't for everybody. Not everybody's gonna fall in line with flat Earth and want to talk anything about it. So, I just thought it was cool. I got my first comment. This is all new to me. I remember reading some other people's information and them telling me that the first comments they get are from people who, like this guy doesn't have any real profile. He doesn't have anything to say except for commenting on everybody's stuff, which is fine. I don't care. The things that I'm talking about, yeah, it does sound nuts because nobody's talking about, this. You don't learn this stuff in school. We're trying to figure things out for ourselves. So, call me crazy, call me stupid. I don't care. This is just something that we're all kind of experiencing, and I'm trying to evaluate what this means being on a flat Earth. Yes, I believe the Earth is flat. I must be crazy, but at the same time, I think people who just fall in line with what they're told, that's pretty crazy. I think that, everybody who's just going off of the textbook style, words being said, by other people, and just following along, I think that's crazy. I don't expect anybody to believe anything I say. Like I say, this is an imaginative creation of my mind's view of what flat Earth is or would be. So this isn't something, that everybody's got answers to. So yes, it sounds freaking crazy. I try to imagine, a world, and trying to understand a world that's, now a flat world. We didn't grow up, having thoughts of a flat world. We were thinking about the solar system and stuff, and this all coming to light is just, it drives imagination now. We're gaining our imaginations back with where we are in, and how everything works. So I'm just trying to share with people, an opinion of what things may, or may not be. I don't know anything. I'm not a scientist. I've watched a lot of videos and they all seem to start, talking about the same thing over and over again, but nobody really knows, So, just because I don't view a crystal dome, doesn't mean that I'm wrong, just because I don't see it that way. And I realize that the Bible says that, that the firmament would be a glass firmament, stars inside, sun inside, and that's fine. If that's, the case, then, let's try and prove it, But to me, and I had said in a video about Matt Powerland going to Antarctica, hey, I'm all for any kind of proactive situation. I would just hate to see people getting hurt. trying to do this, if it's possible, and I'm just trying to say, people that's going to try to do this, they may actually press on through a very hard situation, because it's either go or there's no turning back kind of a deal until they know, and that could get very dangerous. So that's all I meant by that. I really think that any proactive idea is a good idea, to get get the real proof of what's happening. But hey, I got my first commenter. Cool. I kind of looked at his profile and there's nothing there, so he's just I don't know if he's even it could be like a robot. Every time flat Earth is mentioned, a robot comes in and nuts, crazy, stupid, but I'm not going to block it. I was thinking about it when I went to that profile and saw, no videos or nothing, and I'm not showing my face right now because I don't think I need to. I'm talking, I'm giving you my mind. That's all I'm doing here. I'm not going to get on here and, do a little dance and perform or anything. I'm just trying to give some ideas, some new thoughts and new perspective on, the flat Earth, because like I say, man, nobody has the answers, unless you want to believe that we're in a dome and God's created everything, and that would be the answer then, So I'm trying to think outside of that scenario though, and I'm not trying to hold anybody back. If you don't like that I'm trying to swap the dome for a severe weather blizzard outskirts, then go watch more of the dome. Nobody's telling you to press play. Nobody is telling you to look any information up. So be careful what you find, because there's a lot of people talking about a lot of different things, and that doesn't necessarily mean everybody's nuts, even though I've come across some stuff where you step back and you say, whoa, that's nuts. But I'm a very open-minded person, and I'm very open to any other ideas. These are just things I'm thinking about. It's I don't have a book in front of me on how the flat Earth works, so I'm just trying to throw a little bit of perspective out as to how this could possibly be, but cool. First comment, awesome.